what was it? Was it Picasso? Someone asked him for...
Van Gogh, the ear guy?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Who was a modern artist, famous, probably still alive, maybe not. Maybe.
Definitely not Picasso or Van Gogh.
What? Kanye West? He's the new what?
Actual, I mean, painting.
Oh.
A painter.
Adolf Hitler. No, he's not alive.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
Anyway, the point is... Wow. Dark.
There's that dark.
There's that dark.
He was a painter. All right.
Right.
Just
Wait. Why did you start the question with y'all are married, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to bring that up because Flo has been caught blocking me this whole time.
You didn't say that.
Did I say that?
It's we'll have a recording.
You did. I just passed it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
I know. I was like, wait. I thought you meant am I married and he's married, or are we married? And then you're like calamari.
You did. So we're gonna clap one time, so I can synchronize the sound. 1, 2, 3. Yay! That was pretty good. Welcome everybody to the Did You Hear That podcast with me, Imre, Mehesz, and
Flo Funny.
And our guest today is CJ Hightower. Woo!
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I wrote down 0 questions, so here we go.
Glad you said his last name because I would have tortured it.
Hightower?
Oh, you didn't know what?
I don't know. Is it? It's not H-I-G-H.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I can't read.
Okay, I've known him for like 6-7 years now, so I kind of know that.
So he made sure you got it down.
Yes.
I'd just be writing hi on my paperwork because he already knows.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But as long as you put something, because sometimes the other CJ shows up and it's like, which CJ is it?
I got several names, so.
Okay.
Yeah, nicknames?
Yeah, CJ the Don, CJ 100. That's all just crazy stuff. It's all with CJ at the beginning though, so.
Yeah.
But your preferred stage name is?
My preferred stage name now is CJ Hightower.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to go by CJ the Don, but I no longer.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was just professionally wise. You can get into like a big thing with copyright and all that, so it was just easier for me to just.
With that specific name?
Yes.
Okay. Because I see a lot of people going the other way now, going from their real last name to like just a funny stage name.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but then what I noticed, there's a rapper out that's named CJ the Don. And people emailing. He must be pretty decent because people was emailing me all in my Instagram, like sending me beats.
Oh
wow!
Thinking it was you.
I got so many beats. Yeah,
but you might be getting followers for free.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was listening. I even downloaded and listened to nice beats. And then I looked him up, and he's like one of those up and coming artists.
Oh, okay. Keep your name then.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Get some followers on accident.
So there's a story about that. I don't know what the last name is of this guy, but he bought the domain name 30 years ago or something. Gail, GAIL.com. So, if you go to that Gail.com, it just says, yes, I own this domain. Yes, I have 10 million people coming to this page every single day. No, I don't monetize it. And what happens is people mistype Gmail to Gail, but it's like freaking crazy. I would put so many ads on that page, you know?
Right.
Exactly. That's what it reminded me of. Like, hey, they're mistaking me for a famous person.
Why he don't want to do it? Wow, that's something else.
I mean, that's sticking it to the. I don't know who, because just get some money. You know?
Maybe.
If I had it,
guess he doesn't need it.
Yeah, it must already be pretty good.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need to worry about that.
But so the funny part about your name is the reason why I remember. I don't know if you ever watched Police Academy.
Yes.
So I grew up with that stuff in Hungary. That's one of my dad's favorite movies is Police Academy. Have you heard of that?
No.
And anyway, there is a guy named in there Hightower, and that's why I remember your name.
He was a big, strong guy.
Yeah.
Of cars.
Right.
I grew up on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Flo does not watch TV, even though this movie is like 40 years old. Or these
Still
mo-
come on sometimes.
I turned off my Wi-Fi at my house.
Oh, really?
You did. I
Yeah,
did try
I
that
need it.
once.
I don't use it.
Wow.
I'm never at home, and if I am, I don't. I'm on my phone. I'm like, I've been paying literally for months. I probably turned the TV on like twice in like a year.
Yeah.
It's expensive, too.
Yeah, but trick. You want to lower your bill? Just call them tomorrow and say, I want to cancel. Are you sure you don't want to stay with us? We can take your bill. Mine was hitting from 60 to 70. Like, we can take it to 55. I'm like, no, that's not enough. And she goes, okay, hang on. I'll transfer you to disconnect your line. Transfers me, a new guy gets on. Can we lower your bill to it was like 55 to 50 and like $5. I'm like, how about 45 just to see?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we can give you, or maybe I said 40, and they said 45 plus will increase your speed. And I was like, okay. So I just went from fucking 70 several months
That's
paying,
crazy.
not even using it, and I could have went down to $40. I did it for 1 month, and then I called and canceled
Wow.
because I still didn't use it for $40.
I'm going to try that.
Do it tomorrow. It's
Just
18. That was
be
AT&T.
careful, because I heard this story before, and a buddy of mine did the same, skit or whatever.
And they actually
And they
canceled it.
actually
Oh,
canceled
they
it.
actually counted it?
So be careful, I guess. I don't know.
So be careful. But here is what I did. It was, I don't want to say name Comcast, but
You just did.
so what happened was, I'm like, hey, let me cancel it. And they said it's impossible to cancel Comcast. And
What?
they kept harassing me to pay some kind of $50. I returned the box, I returned everything, right? And they kept billing me $50 a month, and I just stopped paying it. And then they went away, and they kept emailing me, and I wrote them a letter, like an email. Hey, I returned. Here is my picture with the return
They're thirsty.
numbers. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's
They were charging me $50 a month. I'm like, I'm just not paying it, and I didn't. Well, if I go to jail because of whatever, just
No,
don't
you
know.
can call if it's credit card company, tell them this is not right. I already canceled. That's their fault. They need to cancel.
Oh, really? Because I tried to do that one time, and they didn't. I mean, it was not a credit card. I think it was a debit card, and I
That's why.
didn't want to cancel my debit card because everything was going through that.
Yeah. Well,
I say, stay away from the dish. That they got me.
Oh,
Dish.
Dish.
Yeah, they got me one time in college so bad.
All right.
Took $350 out my account because I didn't
Whoa.
return the
Nice.
antenna thing and all that.
I turned it in late. Like it took a couple weeks for me to.
Make sure you track it because they try to make.
He didn't even want to put my account number.
Oh, wow.
I was like, you don't need it. No, just your name. I'm like, you don't want no. I got the receipt, dog. Should be okay.
Okay, so sometimes I
screwed up.
see on the side of the roads these dishes. I wonder if I pick those up and just return it to get money back or something. You know what I mean?
Your name.
Yeah,
Try
something.
it. Go to UPS. Drop it off. Let
No,
us
I'm
know.
gonna sell them to people who are like, "Hey, we lost the dish or something." I don't know how that
Oh,
goes.
yeah, on Facebook.
That sounds like way too much hustle.
What if we could just buy our own dish and then we get free internet and all that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now
So
you're thinking.
I switched my
You're
phone.
thinking.
Something, right?
I switched my phone to Google Fi years ago.
Fi?
Google Fi, that's their phone service,
Oh.
and I haven't. They are just piggyback riding on other phone towers.
Okay.
And I went to Europe. I was in Paris. I was in Hungary, and it worked fine.
Oh, how much was that?
There are different tiers. I pay the highest one, so I can go to Europe and stuff like that.
You didn't need Wi-Fi to connect.
No, nothing. And it was every time we landed the plane. Hey, welcome to Paris. Welcome
How
to
much?
Iceland. I paid like 80 for that.
Well, mine's 66. It's Metro.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
mo-
But you
people
can
will
use it.
bottom
You
out.
can use it anywhere.
In Brazil, it was working.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's where you go. So,
I paid. Yeah, it's probably not the best, but
I mean, whatever. If it works,
it works. Yeah, I don't need the highest speed while I'm traveling.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Wow. How was Brazil? It's nice.
I'm going back.
Oh, you going back?
When are you going back? I saw some riots over there or
just-
something.
You have no idea. It's just an energy, a vibration, a feeling,
The thing is-
life. They know how to live. The
Yeah.
people are so
You and I were
nice.
talking about this. Like I think
Probably.
American cities, like the way the cities are set up here, it's so different from
Sucks.
Europe, and South America is very similar to Europe. I think
Yeah,
I've never
it
been
is.
to, but just based on what
The
you guys
cities are built
saying.
so you can walk and see people. Here,
Yeah.
you gotta drive everywhere. Everyone's so isolated and lonely.
But it's built on purpose like that. So you have to use your car. You have to
Gas.
use gas.
I know.
It is
All money driven.
all money driven.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Like
U.S.
in Europe, the Europe was built up back like 1,000 years ago, so they didn't have oil or anything like that. So they built up the cities out of necessity versus, hey, let's put a city here because it's far away, so people have to use their cars. I mean, it's a conspiracy theory. I don't know,
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
but it is pretty
no,
reasonable.
it
yeah.
makes sense though.
Yeah.
So they have communities in Brazil where that people actually
Everything is like that.
mark.
Unless you like go to the rural side, even in the rural, like when I lived in the rural side, they still have that main little section of the city. It's called the centro, probably. It's, and you just everywhere.
Why were you pointing at
Come on, you gotta know. It's gotta be the same word or something in Latin. You
In
don't know any
Hungarian,
Latin?
it's központ,
Oh,
which is
wow.
like not even close.
Wow, never mind.
But wait. We do have the word centrum. We do have the word
Okay,
centrum.
yeah,
That's
fuck it. You're
probably-
fucking with me, Imre.
Centrum. It's probably center.
Yeah.
But it was more like a chain, a
like-
shopping chain. The Hungarians are yelling at me right now.
What about praça? Like it's a square. It's like every city's built, but they have the little center. And I think Europe it's probably a different word, but they have a little center area, shopping, blah, blah, blah. And then people live there and you can walk everywhere. And I guess our best thing is New Orleans to get a feeling of,
I mean, I did enjoy New York. I
and
loved
St.
New York.
Augustine. Those are the two places where I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm in Europe.
Yeah,
or
but St.
South
Augustine is like a
America.
mile long. Like,
St. Augustine is tiny though, but
Yeah.
you get the feeling and the idea.
Yeah.
It's tiny, yeah.
But you can walk everywhere. Like
But
that's
how
why
you can
I
walk
mean,
everywhere.
you can walk
People
everywhere.
live there. And imagine that times that by like 10.
Yeah.
St. Augustine's like just those keep repeating those streets. Keep
Oh,
repeating
right.
the stores and it's just
Yeah.
That's cool. And then you can
amazing.
walk. You don't have to
You
worry about
walk
parking,
everywhere.
driving, and all
Oh,
that.
and you can walk all day. Like if you
That's why they're in good shape and we're not.
yeah. If you ever
And
look
all
at
that sun.
All that sun, that vitamin D, the energy, the feeling,
The big
it's
D.
happy people.
Yeah.
That big D.
'Cause it's close to the equator, right? That's the closest.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, because
It's
it's,
good
right
shit.
in
In Brazil.
ooh, so you can stand and not see your shadow, right? Of in the sun, it's because the sun goes around there. All right, maybe I'm mixing it
Maybe,
with
I don't
something
remember.
because the sun is exactly above you.
It is. It
Yeah.
felt like it was. I had
Oh,
an
okay.
umbrella many days.
Is that what that statue like hangs up? to?
The Jesus
Rio-
one.
in Rio de Janeiro. I went and saw that. Yeah.
What's it made out of?
Monkeys all around there. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, on the way up, you just feed the monkeys. They're all over the place. They're squirrel monkeys, like small ones. That's what Brazilians think our squirrels are cool because they're like, we don't have squirrels, but we have monkeys.
Oh, because the monkeys killed the
They
squirrels.
come up and grab the food out your
Yeah,
hand
if you
and
hold a
everything.
banana. Now they're used to tourists, so if you like go to the forest, you'd have to like leave the banana out for them to smell it and then wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
my god.
Catch it and eat it. Mm-mm.
I gotta go one day. I haven't
gotta
never
go.
been there. I've never been to
It's
Brazil.
a feeling. It's a whole feeling.
When are you going?
June.
I'm trying to go somewhere.
Well, if you want to come, you got to be careful what day you pick, but they even have comedy shows in English too.
Oh, nice.
Wow. So I've done it and I'm going to do it again in Portuguese too. But
Oh, okay.
oh man, it's a way of life, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess you can't be depressed down
I was depressed when I came back.
Yeah.
Having to fucking
No, I
adapt
believe
to
it.
this shit.
Yeah.
Took me 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't even want to leave. I'm just laying down. I was like, I had to readapt to everything.
Wow.
Why don't you move there then?
I might,
Oh,
Seriously?
maybe in a year. I just
I mean,
need to put in a
she's
year.
young, you know.
Yeah.
I would be moving all
time
over.
is
If you're
ticking.
happy, yeah.
I'm telling everybody, even comics, I'm like, dude, just move. Just go New York, Atlanta, Boston,
Thought
whatever.
about
Just
New York
go.
too.
Yeah, get those experiences in.
Yeah.
While you can.
Yeah, while you can.
Men, y'all have many years. Women, we got this time
What are you
ticking
talking
clock
about?
to have kids, you know? It's like
I already have kids.
I'm saying. Well, actually then it's worse for you. You can't go anywhere. You're stuck. But if you're a guy and you don't have kids, shit, you could have kids at 60 and you're fine. You have your whole fucking
But
life
do you
to
want to
what
have
you want.
kids
Yeah,
at
but you gotta pay
60?
child support at 60 if y'all, you know.
Well, what, you don't want to be with the woman? What you trying to say?
At least I didn't bring
child
it up.
support. He's already prepared to be a single dad.
Yeah,
Fuck marriage.
I shouldn't think that way. But if you're 60 and you're having a kid, you a single. Right?
You're gonna be 80, right?
You might get married at 60 to a 40-year-old,
But
a 35-year-old that wants a baby.
What's the age cutoff for women? It's 35, right?
There's no age
Say
cutoff.
that.
There
Don't
is no
say that.
age
My aunt
cutoff.
had hers at 43, 45.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, because Diana Ross is pregnant now, and she's 70.
Okay, there is
70? Is she pregnant? I
what?
didn't know that.
She's carrying
pregnant with responsibility.
allegedly. Let me say allegedly, but
Wow.
she's a surrogate for her daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? That should be the other way around. Like the daughter should be the surrogate for.
Let me help
Yeah.
you, Mom.
Yeah.
Mom's
Diana
helping.
Ross.
her
So
daughter.
the daughter would have the grandchild of the mom, but there's a daughter.
I'm just so stuck. Look,
I know I see it really fast. It's
I'm
like
so-
child support.
yeah,
Ooh.
I'm still stuck on that. Well, what about child support?
Because
Wow.
if you're 60 and
going
you have
heavy.
a baby, okay.
I think you should pay child support even if you are married.
even if you're not, even if you are together, you still technically got to take care of the baby.
You take care of
So it's,
Take
that's
care.
my mind of child support is not. I'm just saying supporting the child.
right.
So if
I
you're
feel you.
60 and
Yeah.
you have a kid, it's gonna be scratchy.
Run after the bicycle, try roller skating or skateboarding.
Shoot basketball.
Shoot basketball.
Okay.
I mean, I don't do that
All
now,
right.
but
Well,
yeah.
I'll accept that.
Yeah, if you, I couldn't be 60.
Nice backpedaling, CJ. Good job.
Yeah, right.
You dug yourself out of that hole.
Save yourself.
I got myself out of there, right?
You did.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about you because we already
hello.
talked about
Hello,
myself.
where we went to Brazil and back.
Brazil
to
and
where
back.
the
We are
hell?
moving
Back
flow
to
over there.
CJ Hightower.
I'm open book. What you want to know?
All right. So where are you from? Jacksonville.
No. I only been living in Jacksonville probably like 3.5 years. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
What would make? I love Atlanta personally. What would make you move from Atlanta to Jacksonville?
I just was like, if I don't move somewhere, I'm gonna I can't just die being from Atlanta and just living in Atlanta.
I mean, that's a motive. I can
So
see
I was
that.
like, if I don't, I gotta just go somewhere. So basically, I was watching a Falcons Jacksonville game, and they looked like they was having so much fun in that swimming pool.
It's fun. It's fun.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to Jacksonville.
Is that the hat?
What this hat? Oh, this is the Florida hat.
That's not Falcon.
No, this is
I don't know anything.
Florida
about sports.
Marlins. Is this one?
See, what? I don't even know what you're saying. You said in the pool swimming.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
You don't know that we have a pool in the Jaguar
Oh, I think I
Stadium?
heard about that. I don't know. So now I don't know about TV. I don't know about sports either. Someone just said they
okay.
went to a Knicks game, and I'm like, is that baseball? And they were like, it's basketball.
I'm the same way, luckily, so I can't pick on flow because of that. Every time,
really?
if a comedian starts to talk about sports,
Oh,
because
wow.
I know what third base is and stuff like that.
You've been there, huh?
But you know about the pool, right?
I do know about the pool because the first thing was like
Okay.
everybody was joking
Yeah.
about how people are peeing in the pool.
I thought that
In
was
the Jackson. Oh my gosh.
he
I'm
did
not
it
even joking. Yeah, it was in the
I see
news.
kids
It was in the news.
Yeah.
in the news.
I seen kids in
Wow.
there, so I'm pretty sure. Maybe adults though.
I thought
Maybe
you were.
those, yeah.
Of course they do.
They don't want to
think-
go to the restroom.
Do y'all men actually grow out of that phase?
Peeing in the pool.
Mm.
It's just the hustle of getting out of the pool, find a restroom. You are half naked, right? And
Yeah,
then
people pee in the ocean all the time. Why wouldn't they pee in a pool?
because
It's chlorine.
but it's not
Yeah.
salt. I don't know.
I would hope not. I get pissed off at LA Fitness every time someone goes in the pool without taking a shower first before entering. You just fucking worked out, nasty balls sweating. You sit right next to me in the hot tub with sweat. You didn't even take a shower. Why can't people do the simple shit?
Yeah, you know, men, we're not this cleanest species on the planet.
I do like showers
I know,
for sure.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but you know, now they got some pools. You got to be careful if you do that because the water turns really dark blue around you.
Oh, they made it. They made up chemical or something.
Yeah, they make it
hope
like
so.
that. And there was the video where this girl. And it was like a bar in the water, and then the guy was drinking, and then he looked at me, and the girl was like, "It wasn't me." It was like,
Right.
It just-
It wasn't
Around
me.
her.
Like this
surrounding.
dark blue. You
Oh,
can see
no.
it. Yeah, you can see it spreading out.
Oh my, that's even worse.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
embarrassing.
Like a little mellow yellow, who cares? Like,
No, and everybody knows that you've done it.
Yeah.
Well, good. Embarrass someone
Yeah,
to change their
so
life.
I mean, I wouldn't be embarrassed. But if
You wouldn't. You would like that shit.
No, I don't like it, but I wouldn't be embarrassed. I would be just like a big brown spot just coming.
Of course, Imre wouldn't care.
You guys are too sensitive about stuff. Like restaurants, you don't see flies here, right? Because they kill them. And in Hungary, we are eating and there's like flies everywhere. Restaurants, like nobody cares about flies,
Yeah, same in Brazil.
right? Like who cares? It's
Flies
like
all on the
They
food.
don't. They don't have screens and windows most
No.
of the time.
I mean, we
That's like nice
we do have
restaurants.
fly traps, like, and they're stuck with 100,000 flies. But so we do catch them, but it's not like here. Oh my god, a fly landed on my food.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
it's
no.
like-
Yeah, you get shut down around here.
Yes,
yeah.
you get shut down. Like cockroaches, here, if you see a cockroach, they shut down the restaurant. In Hungary, it's like,
They're everywhere.
They're
yeah,
everywhere.
the rest of the world doesn't have that high standard. I feel. I lived with bugs for 3 years.
Yeah, but maybe that's
in
why.
my room, and it was so hard to adapt. And like they're everywhere, like every night, mosquitoes and everything all over. And I'm like, because
Yeah.
the window you open it, and they just come in, and there's no freaking
Nothing.
Screen.
No screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
so. But not everywhere. I think
You
there's
can't get rid of them no matter how clean it is. Rats can
That's the
get
thing.
anything.
Yeah.
rats.
They can squeeze in the smallest
You're thinking about the octopus.
octopus.
The octopuses can squeeze into very small holes.
Okay. Maybe I
No, he's talking about mice.
But I know for a fact.
No, you're right. He's fucking.
I had
Everybody ate rat problems.
I had rat problems. I had to
everybody.
kill 7 rats, and I hate to kill any kind of
silverfish.
animals.
And that shit's crazy.
What?
Silverfish?
I love silverfish. It's so cool. They're like what?
It's like an alien or
God,
something.
those are so scary.
They don't do anything. Literally,
Saw
they
one
don't
under
do.
the
It.
sink in the bathroom once, and I almost freaked out. That thing's real creepy.
No, it's not.
You
How?
touch it, it turns to dust.
Yes,
Oh, I never seen
tried
they
to
are very.
kill it.
They are like angels.
Don't they
Turn
fucking
to
crawl
dust.
inside of you?
I
That's the
don't
part
know.
I'm freaked out.
Why are you sleeping in the bathroom floor first?
Cockroaches that crawled inside a guy.
What? No.
That's why they call them cockroaches.
Cockroach.
Ladybugs. I mean, hold on. Bed bugs. Be in the bed.
Ooh, bed
Cockroaches.
Oh, gross. Bed bugs.
They climb.
All right, bed bugs. No. Yeah, I don't like that.
That's rough.
Well, I'm
that's
like
a long
itching.
night.
I'm like itching everywhere.
Yeah, I got bit once on my vagina lip with a fucking
Bed
bed bug.
One time I had a
Yeah,
thick
and it looks like a
on my
flax
balls.
seed.
Oh,
Looks like a flax
Oh,
seed.
yeah.
You know those flax
Yeah, the
seeds
flax
that you
seeds.
eat?
yes,
I
yes,
thought it
yes.
was a flax seed.
Wow, that one really liked you.
Were you sleeping naked?
I think it was a no, it wasn't. That's the creepy part that went all through my clothes. And through the
Wow.
sheets.
It was looking
think it
for
was a New
one
York
thing, Flo.
City
It was looking for
hotel.
one
Really,
thing.
really liked you.
No, that is crazy. That I never heard that. Like a bug, okay,
Yeah,
they
my
bite my
dad
leg.
Paid the cheapest as possible for motels
Oh.
throughout my life. Always, I never stayed in a hotel.
Was
with
your
my
dad fine?
Was he fine?
Like, did he get
smoked
bit?
crack in the bathroom. He was
No,
fine.
but did he get bit
Who
somewhere?
fucking knows? I don't know. I'll ask him. And I'll let you
He
know.
was smoking crack. He ain't feeling that.
He don't feel shit.
It was not.
Which one is cracking? Is there a crystal?
All I knew, the smell was weird.
Cocaine rock something.
The meth. That's bad, right? The meth is bad. That's the one with the toothless
Yeah,
people and
meth
stuff.
Meth?
Is that still around?
Isn't
I've
that-
seen it
wait,
in
isn't that
movies.
the-
It's still
Oh, that's
around in
heroin.
certain areas.
So meth is a rock?
Yeah, meth is a crystal.
Oh, crystal meth.
But you can
right,
smoke
right.
Oh, that okay.
You can smoke it or shoot it. You melt it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've never done it.
Once you go there, it's just so many chemicals.
Dude, I went to a party in the favela in Brazil. Have you heard of a favela? Basically, it's the hood. I'm moving away from it.
Yes, I want to
The favela is the hood, and like if you know a friend, then they can just take you up, and like you're in a party and they have like a table with everything. But since he was like cool with the guy, and these guys are like, they're the gangs that run the favelas. They don't let the police in, and their kids like will shoot if the police come. So it's like they're running everything.
Like when they shoot the kids.
And my friend was with me, and he's like, "Oh look, see what you want," you know. And I'm like, "What is this?" And the guy, he was laughing because I'm like this American blonde, blue-eyed,
Yeah.
and they hear English and the accent, and they instantly love foreigners wherever you're from. They just love that. And so I was just asking him, I'm like, what's that? He's like, crack. I'm like, what's that? He's like, coke. And I'm like, what's that? Why is that brown? And he had like 3 different types of crack, brown, white. And I'm like, I'd never seen crack in my life. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? What? And I had this whole table, but he was laughing. And I tried it at a different favela. And these favelas are at the top of mountains where years ago they send all the poor people up into the mountains. Same in Europe too. They did that. They shoved them into the caves, but now it's turned into a cool thing that the rich people want them out. And they want the views of the oceans and shit.
Yeah.
But I went to another one, and the guy wasn't cool. He was just like looking at me with his gun, and I'm like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Yeah, you got to feel the vibe." So, anyway,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
and you can't be filming things, which
Yeah,
I did that, but I made a cool joke out of it, and he laughed like I was recording. And this guy with a gun ran up to me, and he's like, "You can't do that! You can't do that!" And my friend had glasses, and he ripped his glasses off.
Oh,
So
wow.
My friend
Oh, wow.
he freaked out, and I was like, oh, sorry, I just really wanted to remember this amazing place and this moment. This is amazing. And he laughed. And he's like, all right, well, don't do it again. Put your phone away. Because he thought I was recording them with the guns.
Right.
And I'm just like, they don't want to be seen at all. Crazy shit I learned.
All
this
right,
last
never
time.
mind. I'm not going to Brazil. Are you
scary.
These are the
serious?
favelas. You don't go to the favelas. Me, I'm a risk taker. I'm ready to die tomorrow.
I
if it's
already-
time. If it's time to die, it's time
I
to die.
seen the guy with the gun, I would get very uncomfortable.
No, okay. So there's another favela where the police are here, right, in case something happens. But then you go up a little bit to where the party you enter, and that's where the kids were. They're like kids meaning 18 to their 20s with their guns, not kids. But the police
Because
are
they
right there in
cannot be
case
arrested.
something happens. So you still feel safe because if they want to screw around, they will. The police are right there. But there's just some favelas you don't go to, but I've gone to all of them that they still say for y'all, like, don't go to this one. But I had friends from FAMU who I saw in the airport, and they were like, Flo, I was their translator for like a week, and they're like, let's go to like the craziest shit. And so we went, and I'm going back.
I ain't doing crack, but I'm going
to
back.
the gun. That's it.
I mean, the girls like guns. You know?
Yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck.
But they're the big
Guns?
guns or just
They're
the
these are no, they had big long ones.
like rifles.
Big long
Rifles and
guns.
stuff. I don't know shit about guns either, but no, it's like you enter the party and it's like it's so cool. It's like a big street thing, and they have some of them have food places and they have different dances and different music as you continue to walk. You go from forró to pagode. Brazilians got different types and funky, like their type of twerk music and hip hop, and they have their versions. So it's like it's pretty cool when you get inside these favelas.
It's cool. Because you're almost like in a whole nother. I know it's on
World.
Earth, but a whole nother planet. Earth.
Yeah, it really feels like it.
That's amazing.
I love it. It's a real adventure. Every alcoholic beverage I got was real fruit. You go to each stand in the favela or outside you don't need to go to favela to get all this shit. By the way. You go anywhere in Brazil. But like, I'm like, oh, I want a mango vodka. And he cuts the mango and puts it in the blender with vodka. And it was so good.
Oh,
and
fresh.
I did that with
sounds good.
every freaking fruit you can think of, and exotic fruit you never even heard of in whatever alcohol you want. That's
Fresh
like
fruit.
fresh right in front of you, man. It was.
I mean, that's where they're growing. That's where you are getting them from. You know?
I can't freaking drink these artificial shit drinks that we have now.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I'm like, and it's a bright blue, and it's like artificial dye, and then you taste it, and I'm like,
Right.
After getting the real fruit, I can't even drink it anymore.
Yeah, because they say that. I don't know if this is allegedly, but they were saying at Starbucks, the red, anything with the red, it's not even.
That is.
It's like beetles or something. They was
It's something.
crushed beetles.
What?
And it causes. They say it can make kids with ADHD worse.
Yeah, that's just the sugar in
dye.
general.
Red dye, but red
Why
dye.
would you use crushed beetles instead of just?
I've heard beaver's ass.
Oh, that's beaver's ass.
Raspberry flavoring.
That's crazy. Where would?
Wait, I heard
The U.S.
that.
doesn't give a shit about us. They want to make money.
Is it beaver piss or urine or?
No, it's the anal
question.
gland, I think. Because I did hear the story. It's about the anal gland. They use it I'm not even joking. It's not a joke. But,
No, I believe it. I'm the one that said it. I heard about beaver's
but I'm
ass.
saying it better. No, I'm just
You
kidding.
do. You're making it
lot of
smooth.
You said beaver's ass. I said anal glands. Which one of us sounds smarter, Flo?
You're right. You're right.
You know, beavers had an anal gland, but I'm pretty sure they had.
If they have an ass, they have an anal glands. I think.
Oh, I got another one. I hope y'all. Okay, so y'all may heard it. The calamari.
Calamari, yeah.
It's not always squid.
So what is it?
The cheaper version is pig anus.
No, it's not.
That's why.
I'm dead serious.
What do you think hot dogs are? That's why I don't eat that.
Yeah, hot dogs
I
is
haven't
like a
eaten hot dogs
mixture
in,
of
like, over 10
everything.
years.
Yeah.
But the calamari, it was a shocker. But it's
That's a
supposed to be. It's supposed to be squid.
Right.
In some places it is, but in some places they're misleading, and it is.
I mean, it's just
wait. Why did you start the question with y'all are married, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to bring that up because Flo has been caught blocking me this whole time.
You didn't say that.
Did I say that?
It's we'll have a recording.
You did. I just passed it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
I know. I was like, wait, I thought you meant am I married and he's married, or are we married? And then you're like calamari.
No,
We are not
I don't know
married.
why I said it. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
But it is really funny because I told Flo, I'm like, I have friends from Hungary, and they're like, oh my gosh, your girlfriend is so hot. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I think my mind is slipping. My old time.
We are fighting
bring it
like we
up.
are married, but we're
Yeah.
not married.
Yeah, it's a
I
vibe.
don't
It's a
know why I
marriage
said that.
vibe.
Marriage, right?
Maybe I was married in another lifetime.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you know they say like someone that really gets on your nerve, whether it's a man or a woman, they could be your soulmate.
If someone really gets on your nerves, that's a sign that they're your soulmate.
I did hear that,
They could have been your soulmate in another.
but that's
Then why am I getting divorced?
also we are not getting divorced. What are you talking about? We are not even married yet. What are you talking about?
It's not working out, Imre.
You get a divorce before you even got married.
And divorcing him.
Divorce. All right.
Well, that's
Here's the
better
paperwork.
because It's better to get a divorce before you get married because then you don't have to go through all that paperwork.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I did hear that, like they say, like I avoid fighting just in general. Like that's how I grew up. My parents were always fighting, right? So I just don't like to fight. I can, and I'm always right.
And I'm
So I-
ready.
If you got the ability to don't let that bother you,
What?
like if
Fighting?
yeah, fighting. If you could some kind of way, like you said, you had that ability, you're winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends what the fight is about. If it's reasonable, like, hey, I don't know. But if it's something stupid, like how you unload the dishwasher, like I could care less, right? Like I would pick a fight on different topics, I guess.
I wish I was like her because I'm like everything bothers me. I don't even know why.
That comes with age. Everything was
yeah.
bothering me
My
after
mom is
40.
fucking horrible.
And now I'm like, what am I doing? Like it makes no difference in the world, right?
Right.
You know what I
Because
mean?
we're so stuck in our ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
That's
way we
what
do things. This is where we've done it for 20 years.
Right.
And now you want me to
Yeah.
change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why dating is super hard now. Once you're like I noticed after I turned 45, because I'm set in my ways for sure. And I meet somebody and it has to somehow connect or at least be something similar because it's just not going to work.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine like dating now, and then you got all the choices too, right? With the internet.
And I just turned 46. There are no choices. it's like
There
I'm
are
scraping the
none.
bottom of the barrel. But I mean, the choice, I don't know.
But there's some girls that like older guys and all that.
A lot of girls like older guys. But that's, to me, it's just like that, you know.
Yeah, because you already kind of know what you want, what you can deal with, you know.
But then a younger girl would be more flexible with your ways.
The younger girls are definitely flexible.
But the younger girl can get pregnant.
The younger, and they usually want kids. So that's the other thing.
kids.
I'm already, I don't want kids.
You don't want kids.
I'm at 46. I mean, there is no way. Maybe when I was 40,
That's so old.
if
It's
I
not old
met
at all
some-
to have kids. You could have 5 more kids.
No, but imagine by let's say 20 years, right? So 46, I'm going to be 66 by the time they grow up. And that's insane.
Then he's
No,
gotta
it'll keep
be
you
married.
young. It'll keep you young.
No.
He's
no,
got to be married too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Remember?
You right?
So he-
Child support.
So he's got to at least date, what, 5 years before he.
Okay, not 5 years. Come on, not 5 years. But I mean, if like I would not have kids, but if I met somebody at 40 and they are like, all right, we are really hitting it off and getting along, I would probably have said yes to at least one more kid. But it's been like 6 years.
Dude, Imre, it's not too late.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's not.
Don't talk me into it, Flo. We are not having kids.
One more wouldn't be one more wouldn't be bad because I think I could do one more kid.
Do you want our kid?
No.
You want to pay child support?
I'm saying if it was to happen, I think I would probably be a better parent now.
With time and experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
Because I made a lot of,
Everybody does.
Yeah. So I think now, because I got a dog and I'm real good with my dog. So I'm thinking now I would really have a lot of patience if I was to do it.
Interesting.
So you don't have kids?
Yeah, I have a kid. I have a 24-year-old son.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Yeah. Seriously?
No. 24. What are you? You had him when you were
Yeah, I
10?
had him young. I had him when I was like
That's the way to do
19.
it. That's the way to do it. I mean, 19, that's pushing it. But that's, I think, young.
making me do math.
Yeah. I was getting it in. And I was very.
You were getting it in?
I was really popular in school. Like, really, really popular.
Oh.
So.
We understand what you're saying.
I started being active kind of early.
Okay. But honestly, that's the way to do it.
fun.
I have friends who had kids when they were 19 and they are done and they're living their lives. Right?
No, I'm going the other way.
You're going to have
Shoot, I
kids
want
when
a
you are
kid-
75.
I want a kid at 40 because it's going to keep me young. It's going to force me to go run to keep up with them doing sports and everything. Like, all right,
All right.
I'm going to do it too. We're going to have to go. I'm not going to be this old I'm going to be that 67-year-old with freaking
Okay.
jacked.
Flo,
Just
just
said 40s old.
right.
Ooh,
Flo,
no, I didn't. Did I? I want a kid at 40. When I hit 60,
Flo,
what did I
I
say?
give you-
You're not going to be this old.
Old 60-year-old.
40-year-old.
I'm going to be jacked.
Jack.
Saying.
You're going
Hey.
to look the same way at 40. You're going to be
Thanks.
still young. Yeah.
Thanks.
Here's an exercise.
Thanks. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
and
she
I've
works out
never
all the time.
stopped.
Yeah.
I've never stopped working.
Here's an exercise for you if you want to have a kid. Go grab one of my pillows from there and carry it around for 3 weeks and see what you think. And you have to carry the pillow everywhere
Oh, I love kids.
because that's what
You
a
know,
kid
I'm a
is.
teacher.
It's
I'll
a pillow.
have 10 kids when I
Just
want
not-
them.
10 kids?
I would.
You're going to start a sanctuary.
If I could afford it, I would.
For a soccer team, you need 11. But yeah,
10 kids? Are
I
you
would.
serious? You really
If
would?
I had the money,
Yeah.
I would. I love kids. I love family.
Aw.
But they said if you have over 10 kids, that one of them, or maybe more than one,
it's gonna be a psychopath.
most definitely will be a multimillionaire.
Oh,
We
you weren't
went
expecting
went
that.
totally different directions. You said multimillionaire, I said psychopath.
One of them going to be a psychopath too, though. There's always the middle child. It's the middle child.
Middle syndrome.
The one that's on 5. Go ahead and put them in boarding school.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Send them in the military or something.
That's
Is that what boarding school is? Military?
It's kind of like military school for adolescents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I sign up for
uniform and everything?
You're right.
I don't think you're gonna like it.
Oh, you don't think so? I was in the army in Hungary, so I know that.
Oh, you may like it then. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like certain structure. But what was that?
Oh no, I had a question.
You were like,
Go,
were
bro.
you? And you were like, yes, I was in the army. Did I kill anybody? No.
And is that where the dark comedy came from?
I honestly think the dark comedy just came from communism, like just in general.
Communism?
Really?
Yeah, I mean that's how I grew up. Like I was 12 when it ended, so I have memories. But just in general, I feel like the dark stuff.
Are there a lot of Hungarian comedians who are dark?
Actually, zero.
Zero?
I was really surprised. I'm watching a bunch of Hungarian comics, and they are like, I can only watch people who are famous, right? Because that's the only ones that make it big on YouTube and stuff like that. So I might be missing out on the same level of comedians that we are here now from Hungary, and they might have dark comics, but I've never seen
I'm
it.
sure they do. Yeah.
So have you always did dark comedy, or did you try other?
CJ, you know me since the beginning.
Yeah, I knew That's a silly question.
But
We ain't gonna remember all your stuff.
yeah, but he
I
can.
remember. It.
Yeah, yes, you don't remember all his stuff, but you remember
You
how
remember
somebody's dark.
his stuff.
Okay.
So I always had a couple of minutes of warm up. Hey, I'm a foreigner. Laugh at my accent or something,
Right.
and then I just did dark. And I feel like earlier I was a lot darker, like super dark, like unsellable dark. And now I have like more stories and stuff like that. It's still dark, but it's a lot more lighter, I think.
But you never do that hospital joke anymore.
I don't, well, it's already done. So I had reached that level.
Oh,
that
okay.
I have about 4 or 5 laughs in that one joke, and I'm like, you know what, it's good for now.
Oh, okay. You
So
already got
I
it.
do the joke on shows, and so far it worked every time.
Oh, yeah, I love that
Nice.
joke. I love that joke.
Yeah, and that's how I build it up, right? So you start out small, and then you build. I really want to do like a series of, hey, I have a joke idea, here it is, like I'm recording myself, and then this is how I build it up over the past 2 months or whatever that is. But I'm always afraid that it's not gonna work, because guess what? 5 times out of 10 or whatever, it doesn't work,
Yeah.
and I just drop it. Are you falling asleep? I'm sorry.
No. I came in tired, but you just made me think that a good question for him related is like, because I've been struggling personally lately to go back, watch videos, go back and write. Just maybe it's just what's happening in your life at the moment, maybe. But do you have any like techniques or things that you do, or do you ever go through that?
I do. I do go through that. When I have a writer's block, I always go back to all my from the beginning. And then I listen to when I first started, and then I start tweaking that stuff.
Re-editing?
Yeah, stuff that I haven't listened to or heard when I was doing stuff in Atlanta. And then I go back. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. And I bring it
Yeah, you're
back.
like, oh, that
And
joke.
then that re-energizes me.
So it's funny because I do the same thing, but to me it's usually a 2-3 month process, because I have those little notebooks that I take up on stage at the open mics. So I fill those up, and then I put them away. But before I put them away, I go through all my old jokes and stuff, and I measure, okay, this joke worked. I write it down to a separate Excel sheet or whatever. That's where I keep the A jokes, A or B jokes, right? And then, so I repeat this process every 2-3 months. I go through most of my old stuff every 2-3 months. Just like, oh,
you
these
seem
2
pretty
jokes.
disciplined. You seem pretty disciplined.
I was a lot more disciplined the first 2 years. I'm a lot looser now. I don't know if it's a positive or a negative. We'll see. But I used to write. Not that I wrote a lot more. I feel like I write the same amount of jokes, but now I have more experience. So if something don't work, or I don't think it's funny, I just drop it for now.
But you don't throw it away or anything.
No. It's on a back burner.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of that stuff can turn into
Later down.
sketches.
Yeah.
If it's like,
Sketches. Yeah.
some stuff I wrote, and then I'm like, I ain't gonna use that. But then I'm like, oh, that one day that may be a sketch or something. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Are you a Poker Face member? Are you a part of the Poker Face group?
No, I'm not a part of the group, but I have done some stuff with them.
Because I think they do sketches too, right?
Yeah, they do some sketches and some stuff. I have done some stuff with them. Like they do some stuff on Wednesday at the Goodfellas and stuff like that. So I tried it. It was pretty fun because it was more like, I'm the type of comedian where for so long I just always do sets. So when I did Poker Face, I was able to do like a lot of
Riffing with the crowd.
and then they had comedians on stage with you. So you can I've been interacting with, TK and Nano Funiki and bouncing off of them. So it was almost like a small Kill Tony type feel.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Because they chime in. They got mics. So they, I may ask them a question about something, and then I'm talking to the audience. So it was like, it was just bringing a whole nother like crowd work and stuff. It was helping me with that.
I like that. That's pretty good.
I liked it. Yeah.
So when you did you try to write sketches for them, or how does this
No,
work?
I haven't wrote any sketches for them. Normally the Jessica she's the one that's doing all the writing and getting them, but I only did it with them once.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
You only did what once? A sketch or a set?
The Poker Face.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Like an
okay.
Yeah, like the open mic thing.
Yeah, you see, I run the open mic at the Comedy Zone, so I can't do. I rarely can get to Flo's mic because by the time I disassemble all the setup and everything, it's already 10 o'clock. I'm like, I get there.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's been crazy. My schedule has been crazy, so I haven't been able to go to a lot of stuff. Like I went to your spot one, but then after that it was like tax season came and it was,
Oh, I know. Trust me.
crazy.
Oh, I forgot.
What?
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, you do taxes?
Yeah. So
Oh, you see? How did I not know that?
I didn't know till recently, actually. So
Oh, I wish I knew it because I have an LLC.
Uh-huh.
that's why
for
I
three-
didn't. That's why I didn't go for my first year. I just did TurboTax.
I did
'Cause
TurboTax
it's
and I did
free.
HR block or whatever because TurboTax lost all my 8 years worth of data. I'm like,
oh yeah.
TurboTax.
I have no idea. I don't know what happened, but they somehow had 2 accounts of mine, and they
Different
picked
emails.
same email. That's the freaking crazy part. And somehow they lost. Like I've been using TurboTax for like 8 years or whatever, and they lost my stuff. I'm like, where the heck is all my tax documents and everything? So anyway, I went back to HR block. But I have an LLC and I'm not using it to its full extension.
you gotta use that.
I use my personal money for most of the stuff, and I never write off anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I get the same look from normal people, not even a tax person.
Kind of crazy. All
So-
you had to do was click the button in the website and say, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what?
used."
Now you have kids too, right?
That was it.
No, not on paper.
Not on paper.
Your ex does.
Yeah, yeah.
She don't split one and you split one?
They were offering that, but I'm like, just whatever.
It'll help you out.
Wow.
Most definitely.
Right?
Well, not anymore. Not. It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I've been divorced for like 7 years or something, 6
You
years.
could go back to court and say,
I don't want to go back to court. Have you been to court before?
Let you claim one. It's just nice, and you don't have to go to court to claim them.
It's fine. I have a couple. I can see the hole at the end of the tunnel, but not the hole, the light at the end of the tunnel.
you can see the hole.
I can see the hole at the end of the tunnel.
A nice hole.
It's good if you can remain cordial.
Is it a nice
and stuff and
hole?
Still co-parent.
No, we are friendly. When it comes to the kids, that's it. Like we are not involved in each other's lives, really.
But y'all friendly. And that's good. That's good that they're friendly and stuff. Because I know
for
some
kids.
people.
No, it's good for the kids
It's
for
over.
sure.
Like
Yeah.
they like, I hate you, and that's the end of it. So at least it.
Oh, for
Sad
sure.
when it ends
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. It could at least be that.
But anyway, for next year, because I filed my taxes this year, I will hit you up.
Okay. Yeah, let me know. And another way that I write too is whatever's going on in my current life, like the strongest emotion that I'm feeling in my current life, I try to I put what I'm going through on paper, and then I start slicing it up into something.
Editing.
I mean,
Yeah, because I have to vent sometimes. Sometimes I would go on stage and I won't even tell jokes. I would just actually have to just get it out how I'm feeling.
Is that so? Is that at your open mic now?
Yeah.
How's that going? I'm sorry, I've been busy. I haven't made it.
It's going okay. What's happening now, though, is the owner has got motivated again. So basically, when Mother's Day is going to be the first one where he's going to bring in the first touring comic. So after that,
okay.
So after that, it's fair to be touring comics from there on out every week.
Not on your open mic night.
No. Well, I was doing the open mic on Fridays, but now he's about to take over and start doing the touring comments every Friday. So it's going to be a touring coming in
Every Friday?
every Friday.
That is, I mean, that's going to be.
Different day for open mic?
Yeah, I was thinking about, it's so many open mics that I was thinking
Right.
I was going to find a day where there's nothing because he's got Wednesday and then you do.
You got Wednesday,
Only
yeah.
once a month, though.
So the
Poker
only,
Face is once a month.
and then the Thursday is back. The
Thursday is back. So
Which-
Kava is back. They found a new
they
host.
got a new host.
Well, he asked me, and I was like, I don't have time.
Who has you?
Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But why don't you call this?
That's why I don't do it every week.
Jimmy is doing
Jimmy's the
it.
guy.
I don't know if you know Jimmy. Yeah, you don't know Jimmy.
But
Is Joe still doing shows? 'Cause
Yes.
He asked me.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah. 'Cause
So-
I haven't- I've just
But
seen-
they really like Jimmy. So he did it, I think, 2 or 3 times already, and they love him. So it's going to go.
Well, yeah, that owner. I would even joke with owner. I'm like, I do like a dick vagina joke, and she always look, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, but imagine
No,
that.
you're not.
Imagine Joe's a mix of dick vagina, and you're dark. combine it together.
But Joe is a mixture of between dark and
dirty.
vagina. Yeah,
Dark and
so he
dirty.
does. He has the combination of both.
And the owner's totally like,
No, I
shocked.
get it. Right. I mean that's.
But he started bringing a crowd. So if you got a crowd, you got people buying your drinks. Don't complain about the comedy style, And it's late night. It's not like
right.
It's not like grandmas are coming out. She is the grandma, the owner.
Yeah.
I never see her.
She really because she's
it's always a
she's
guy.
No.
sitting out there. Well,
No, she's in and out.
Oh,
like you would see. I'm pretty sure you saw her because she's in and out all the time.
She's
Yeah.
the
I
owner,
don't-
probably.
oh, okay.
Yeah, she's always sitting in there when I go.
So since there's so many mics, the only thing that I probably would do is try to come up with some type of improv, something different. Where we do like
you
a.
mentioned that, didn't you?
I want to do like a.
I love improv.
But I want to do it probably. See, I don't know if I want to do it at that spot because I want to do like not after hours, but I want to do like a late show thing.
But you could do improv sketches, maybe a 1 or 2 stand-up comics. You know what I mean? Like you could do a variety show, which I always talk about. We need
A variety show.
but-
Yeah,
what?
that's something I would think.
Oh. My mental breakdown. No, my friends, I did 3 levels of improv, and every time I did a course with them, they're like, let me know when I have friends that want to do like a show where it's mixed improv and comedy. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But if you need improvisers, I know a whole bunch of people that like that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that
I need
stuff.
to get with some people and we team and just get together and we just create something and then just.
I'm definitely open for sketch writing for
I was
sure.
about to say, you are not open for improv.
How are you dissing me? I did
You didn't
improv
like
classes.
improv.
It's not like I don't like it. I suck at it. You know what I mean? Like I did 2 levels. I feel like I'm not really
It's not
good.
your thing.
I need to have control. Even if it's
Yeah.
sketches, I can write the sketch. Somebody will perform it. It's fine. I can do stand up, right? I'm controlling everything in the room except the audience.
But you're funny in the moment. Like, you come up with stuff in the spot, and
Yeah.
that's a lot of improv. It's like you just come up with it.
But it's my mannerism. It's something with the stage. I go into the deadpan persona, and I
get
cannot
it.
get away.
Oh,
from
right. Yeah, you got to be a positive usually kind of
That's
thing.
the thing. You don't have to be, but apparently it's important for improv.
If you was doing like a
Exactly.
game show type style where that's another thing that I would want to bring, like some type of
We need.
game.
Yeah.
But it's
Right.
comedy, but
We,
it's like
we used to have a show like this before the pandemic, but then the guy who was running it moved to Chicago. So they had video clips from other parts of the country. They send in like 3-5 minute videos and they were projecting it. They had variety shows like shaving each other's chest and like crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It was cool. And those are the things you could actually stream anywhere because you're never going to repeat it or you're going to repeat it with different people. It's not like stand-up that nobody wants to broadcast.
that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that kind of
I
stuff.
mean, but I don't have so that's the thing with the open mic. The open mic is weekly my mic, right? So it takes up so much of our time.
That's why I
my
never
time.
went with that. I just
I enjoy it.
I got a weekly mic.
I
it's
can't
tough,
do it.
But you got
I
a
can't.
co-host, so it's
Yeah.
that's that part.
yeah.
Yeah. But no, I do have a co-host, but like it's like we do it together pretty much. So
You
it's
could
not
totally easily be like, okay, tonight you do it, next week I'll do it.
yeah.
But I know.
But I think
you're
if you want to do a
dedicated.
variety show, maybe if you can put it like on a Sunday, right, or something.
something
Find a
like
good venue that it's
Sunday.
low on Sunday and
Sunday
build
good
it
for
up.
Jacksonville. I heard that
There
other
is
people
nothing-
trying to do shows on Sunday.
It
didn't do
always
so well.
dies. But I
Unless
think
it's once a month, maybe. But I wouldn't count on it every Sunday.
so. If you want to do a show, I would do it once a month. I wouldn't do it weekly
Yeah.
because it's just too
Start
much.
off with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
In that case, you can stream it, you can market it. You know what I mean? Hey, find sponsors. Like, hey, do you want us to wear your T-shirt on this Sunday? Just give us I don't know
I
5.
would like to bounce around to do like people book us and we
Yeah.
kind of go like how that other improv place was doing.
Mad Cow.
Yeah.
Mad
I
Cow.
don't know if they still around.
I did Mad Cowper.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Were they like bouncing. How was it?
It was good. It was before the pandemic. I did a few years actually with them.
Maybe that's how I know you from.
They don't want to do like.
Oh, they're done.
They're done?
The owner actually comes to First Coast
But,
Comedy to
what
do
I'm-
improv now.
I mean, some of the improvers were from that group.
Oh, a whole bunch of them are
Right.
there. I
So
took
it's-
classes. Actually, some of my teachers are now students at First Coast.
Hmm.
So First Coast in First Coast Comedy and Mad Cow was affiliated to the same?
No, not at all. It's like Mad Cowford. Once the pandemic hit, they said, we're done. We're not. I would email them too. I'm like, when are we doing improv again? And they were just like, no.
There's a pandemic going on, Flo. What are you talking about?
So First Coast Comedy has been around for a while too, right?
No, they're only like, what are they, a year or two now? That was a smart move. They came all the way from freaking Washington State or something.
Really?
They like did research in Florida. Which city is up and going?
Wow.
That was a smart move.
Jacksonville is definitely up and
That was
going
a smart
somewhere.
move to do.
Yeah.
And they know
That's
what
good.
they're doing too.
Oh, no, they are really
They
good.
know exactly what
It's
they're
funny
doing.
because I know them not even from the improv, but I have a buddy of mine who is a wrestler, and they are also wrestlers.
They are, yeah.
I don't know which league or whatever, but anyway, so I actually saw them before. And then they came to Woosvar, Mike, and they invited
did?
us over when they built the building. So we were in there just walking around. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I heard a lot of connections go through there, which is good for the city,
Yep.
for sure.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited.
But back to your idea. Let
It's
me
a good
know.
idea.
Get stuff going.
Okay.
I definitely would love to write sketches for sure.
All right. We'll have to do something. I wish somebody had that wine bar. Why don't those guys stop doing that?
Which one?
The wine bar. You know what I mean?
The one at the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, the
They
Vine
had a
Bar.
karaoke night.
The guys used to they used to do stand up there.
Oh,
Did they?
Yeah, and the
Why
guys,
don't you go ask?
no,
What's going
because
on?
I heard
guys went to Atlanta that was doing it.
Oh, well,
I heard-
they need someone to do something now.
This was a long time ago.
Well, then you could go ask.
I heard
Hey, we got one night a month. I'll get you.
rumors that they said we will never do comedy again.
Wow.
So, but
Why?
go and ask. I heard.
they got people
Our
that don't
point
like
of a
dirty
rumor
dick.
is that I don't know what's going on.
Oh, well, I'm just wondering. Normally, it's like you don't like the dirty dick jokes. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you piss somebody out? Did you roast the wrong person?
Did you burn down the
last
building?
people that do comedy there was the guys that moved to Atlanta.
Oh, really?
They was doing it. It was
I mean, I don't know. These are just rumors. Ask them. And I think if you do a variety show, because here is the way I would go about it, right? They're not gonna give you their busiest night because it's already busy.
yeah.
They're gonna give you a less busy night to
Right.
see if you can build it up.
Right.
So to me, Sunday night is the least busy night.
Yeah, you might have a chance. It's in a nice location, at least.
And if you can, I think the huge thing is streaming the stuff. You know, you wouldn't stream the stand-ups, but you would
Yeah.
do the sketches because sketches live up there, right?
That would be.
Yeah, what do you guys tell people when they're like, I want to see all your material online. Where's your jokes? And I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
posting
put
all
my
my
jokes
freak.
on
Why are
there.
they? It's like I got to explain that every time. I might put a little dash of this or that, riff
Right.
with the crowd. But do you what do you guys say?
I hate social media, as you know.
I just send them a reel of my stand-up, the one I use to try to get just that one reel. But I'm not,
How long of a set do you show them?
about 3 minutes.
You do?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
I don't. I feel like
I don't know. I just usually send them my Casey Anthony bit because they're like, "Hey, I want to see your jokes." I'm like, "Watch this and let me know what you think."
wait. What types of people are you guys talking about?
Anybody.
I'm talking about just random. You go on a friend's friend. Oh, I want to see your comedy, and I'm like, come to a show.
Oh no, I don't send nobody.
Yeah, I'm talking people like just common regular people. I'm like not people I'm trying to get a gig with or something like that. Or
Tell them to cash out me and I send it.
hey, that's it.
$1
that
a
part.
joke, and you're just
Oh,
like,
you want to see my stuff? This took a long time. This is art.
Yeah, cash out me and
years
I'll send it.
of-
that's what people don't understand and
They
don't
don't
appreciate.
get it, and I'm so
art.
sick of explaining that. I want to see. Tell me a joke on Instagram. Tell
Right.
me a joke. I'm like, that's not how it freaking works.
Charge them.
So-
I tell you one, you're gonna
Yeah.
get $5.
I'm gonna use that now. Next time someone asks me that, you got $5 because this is what I do.
Yeah.
This is a show. I'm getting paid to go do this material
Yeah.
at a show. It's like they think that they think all comedians are these big Netflix stars.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, where's all your material? I'm like, do you know those people had that material for how long before they had that on Netflix?
It's so they don't understand.
They don't get it at
They don't
all.
understand the work that goes
E-
behind.
Especially
idea.
like when they are ready for a special, they do a show almost every weekend, sometimes multiple times on the
The
weekend,
same
the
freaking
same
jokes every
freaking jokes
time.
for a year.
Years.
So that's at least 365 times you're doing the same
Same jokes.
And by the time you are doing that, the jokes are already kind of done. You know what I mean? So it's
And
insane.
It's so hard too for certain areas because sometimes we doing jokes and it may not even be an audience, so we kind of gotta like gauge what's funny, what's not funny, and then when you go in front of a crowd, you gotta have enough. But some areas they always got a crowd at the open mic, so you can always. What was the guy? C.K. Lewis. He said he worked out materials, but it's packed out at the comedy cellar. So he can go and just see what's funny. Now that makes it a lot easier when you can do that.
Yeah.
But everybody is not in those cities where you could get stage time.
So I want a cut of this part of the clip and just post it right on all social media. Stop asking me. Stop asking me for my material. I'm sick of people asking for my material. It's like, you don't get it.
People, please ask me for my material. I'm happy to send you material.
For money. Where's that money at?
I only send material to people that when I'm doing submissions.
They don't get that.
Yeah, so they gotta pay.
That. Yeah, we're not. Yeah,
but that's why we have the shows, right? And then
that's why we come to the show. You want material? Yes. Come to the shows. That's what we do. This is our live. This is our life.
This is our lives.
It's gotta be in the setting of, if you want to see me in my art form, it's gotta be in the setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even me, I'm so different from the open mic. Like if you saw me, CJ, at the open mic, I am such a different persona hosting the mic compared to what I do on stage. Right, because I slow it down, way down. So I'm a deadpan, whatever. And when I'm hosting, I'm like a lot more hyper. You have never seen me because you never come to my open mic.
I've been to many a time to your open
many a time. I've been to your mic more. Okay, maybe not. But we've been to the same amount.
No, there was a moment when I was going. I just been through some life stuff lately.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done anything at all. Period. Not yours. Nobody's.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
Anyway. But I feel you. Hosting is so different.
Yeah.
Than just your 5-minute set. So different.
It's hard to do comedy if you're feeling kind of.
Your life is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. But some people do it.
Ooh,
it's very interesting that you guys say that, because to me that comedy was always the escape, right? Like, hey, I feel even if my depression hit, luckily I haven't been that bad that it used to be like a couple of years ago. I always kicked myself out of bed and went to the mic. Because for that hour or two, I was like, I feel at peace. You know what I mean? And even, I did my material. It was fun, and I was other people.
That's a lot, because usually depression will take you from the things you love to do, and you're not
so you used it as a tool of refuge.
Right.
Yeah, so that's good.
That's awesome.
I cut everything else off, because I'm like, I just don't.
Cut it all off. Cut it all off. Milk.
But I'm like... But
cut everything off.
I do have a lot of
this life.
I'm about to cut off my ankle because this pickleball injury is kicking my ass. But anyway,
the pickleball.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what was it? Was it Picasso? Someone asked him for
Van Gogh, the ear guy?
No.
Oh.
Okay, who was a modern artist, famous? Probably still alive, maybe not.
Definitely not Picasso or Van Gogh.
What? Who? Kanye West? He's the new what?
Painting. A painter.
Adolf Hitler. No, he's not alive.
Wow. Wow.
Right.
Anyway, the point is, wow. Dark.
There's that dark.
He was a painter.
Right. Well.
Hey, this cone. What's his name? I said his name wrong.
I don't know.
What is it?
Genghis Khan. Yeah, he was not he was a painter with his dick. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
He painted with his dick?
You don't know this story?
You don't know that? He is the grandfather of like one half of the population.
We may have some of his blood running.
Yeah.
Oh.
He.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, tell your story, Flo.
You might have seen it. It's just a video clip on social media where this artist, he like whipped up this tiny little amazing painting on a little napkin at a restaurant, and this lady, like, he threw it away, and he saw this lady go and grab it because he was famous, and he's like, you can't have that. She's like, why? It took you 5 seconds to draw. And he's like, this took me like 50 years to be able to draw this.
The Banksy? You're thinking about
That's
Banksy?
Why it's, I don't know, but that's why it's so valuable. It's not just because that's what I'm saying. Like, the public, they don't realize with comedy too. It's not. I just came up with this yesterday and whipped it together. Sometimes we can get away with.
Sometimes I do that because I'm so good.
Because we're so amazing. But a lot of this stuff takes a time to edit and get good. So that's what I'm saying. Like, stop asking for jokes. come to the show.
This episode is Flo hating on everybody right now.
Because I remember I thought I
it's
used
a reflection of my life.
I used to think that like doing music was easy.
Yeah.
So one time I paid for some studio time.
Oh,
And then I was like, I can go and do a song.
Right.
Man, it was a disaster. Like
I want to hear it.
having
I
all
want
the
to hear it.
timing and everything,
Right.
and the ad libs and all that. That stuff is
Right.
like,
music is hard.
yeah,
I can imagine.
Hard.
because you in there by yourself, so it's like totally silent.
Oh yeah,
You're like,
I did rent studio space too when I was younger with music.
I got that little interest too, and I almost bought, and I might still buy this thing. Did you see the comedian? Well, he's an improviser from First Coast. And
Yes,
he was here
yes.
3 weeks.
Yep.
What was his name?
D'Artagnan is his
Dart. Yes, Dart was his
D'Artagnan
nickname.
is his actual name.
I know. Well, thanks. Appreciate that.
He has a French name.
Well, I forgot what it was, but yeah, I remember Dart. I didn't remember his real name, but yeah, he had that whole set. And did you see him perform it?
Yes, of course. The musical comedy. You've
bad.
seen him, the musical guy who was like tapping the buttons.
And he would record it in the moment, and he'd be like, "What do you think, man? Banana." And he'd be like, "Banana, banana, banana." And he was like, he was making music in the moment, improvising with the
Right.
crowd. How do you feel? Like shit. And it'd be like, "But like shit, like shit."
You
like
never.
shit.
He was here like 4 or 5 times already.
What, the
He's-
comedy show?
Is he from New Orleans?
No, Washington. We're all
Oh,
the First
Washington. I
Coast
always
people
make.
came.
For some reason I always think.
California.
Oh,
Yeah,
where he performed at? The
He was.
First Coast?
He's like a.
He was at Shanty,
friend of-
Shanty Town.
Oh, he was?
A couple of times. Yeah.
He was a friend of the First Coast people. They have people who visit out of town from Washington. They come and visit all the time.
I need to go to Washington and do something. I heard that's the hub, right?
Yeah. I mean, DC is
Yeah,
cool.
it's up and
yeah.
coming, right?
I mean,
no,
go.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Washington State.
Oh, Washington
Oh,
State.
I mean that's not up and coming. It's already.
Marijuana wise.
It rains all the time.
Already. I don't even.
It's
Washington is the top left,
I think
right?
it's where people in California, you know how everyone's getting out because it's expensive. People
Yeah.
are going up. So they're going up to Washington. They're going to Texas.
What's the
they're going to-
capital of Washington State?
What's the capital of
Seattle,
Washington?
I think.
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know.
And they have a no looting law, so you can go in the store and just take something, and they don't call the police.
What?
It's bad in San Francisco and Washington.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
People just go in and grab. And-
The
'cause
laws
they
may
get-
be looser there.
Yeah, well, no, the police just don't get involved with it no more.
Oh, you're saying the police are fucked
Oh
up.
wow.
They like defund it or something.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, all those type of stuff they don't.
Dang. In Brazil, you can't go to jail for a crime if you're under 18.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
So that's why the gangs get younger kids under 18 to go steal
Right.
something because they're not going to jail because they're too young. But it's not always gangs. It could be just anyone, a bad person. Like, oh, you got like a fucked up uncle could go be like, go to the
yeah.
store.
Right.
But I've never heard of any cases of like it's not a common thing. I guess they got it under control. But I thought that was crazy. And guns are outlawed. So to have a gun is a pretty big deal. 'Cause
Yeah.
guns are not allowed in the country. At
I
all.
have 2 guns.
Tons of the gangs have guns.
But guns are
You would
strict
fit right
over,
in.
over like in Europe and stuff. You can't have. They don't have guns. Right?
No. But you can get
European-
stabbed.
You can get.
Yeah, I feel like you just can run though. Like if you can run
Have you tried to run after you got stabbed? It's almost impossible.
before you get stabbed.
It's worse than whenever you don't see them coming.
No, you don't see that
At the
coming.
club.
That's a crazy person
Yeah,
to
you
just be like,
beefing with
ooh,
somebody.
this guy.
That's not how stabbing works, Flo. I don't know.
In the
Exactly.
bushes, and then they come and get you.
Those are some
They go-
crazy
have you
people.
ever
You've
seen?
been in a fight before, right?
No.
You never got in a fist fight?
I'm not a fighter. You know how they have fight or
Flo-
flight? I'm
yeah.
freeze. The new one. The freeze, I'm frozen.
So what about?
I mean,
when
that
you
would
was
be
in
very weird.
elementary school.
Never. I would go and cry and freeze and go home and cry.
I do the
Are you
same thing.
serious?
Now, what did I ever like under alcohol influence talk shit? Yeah, but then I would still
Go home.
go home and cry. I was never a fighter. Never a fight.
Me neither. I'm a
But-
lover all the way.
Never got into any.
I've been to fights, but I'm more of a lover.
Love her. That's good. That's good.
No, I can't even fight in my dream. I was trying
You're
to
not
punch
missing
someone.
anything.
No?
No, it's
No,
horrible.
it takes a long time to recover. My fingers are my life, right? Because I'm a coder, and my face is my nighttime.
Yeah.
Wow.
Entertainment, comedy.
Body be sore afterwards. It's emotionally draining.
Yeah. No,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I tried fighting in my dream, and I kept hitting her in the face, and she was just like looking at me like this. Stupid.
Who was
It
that?
was a girl. I don't know.
Like a long time ago?
Yeah, but I've had it. It's like a recurring dream, and I'm like,
Do you
dang.
know the person?
And then I'll go to the gym and I'll hit the thing.
Don't break my foosball table.
Yeah, that was a good elbow there. The UFC fighter.
Yeah, because I'm like, how come I can't hit anything and it doesn't hurt in my dreams? So I had to do it in real life to feel like, do I have something?
I have a boxing bag in my garage if you want it.
I'm good.
If you hit those things, you're gonna learn how to fight good.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, at least
I don't think
you're not gonna hurt your hand.
Life, I don't think
Better
I
than
plan
the
on
average person, because I have one at home, and if you just practice 1, 2, 3,
a few times.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
for like 10
feel
minutes.
comfortable with
if
it?
you was that, you would knock somebody out.
Oh,
Now
for
I
sure,
did.
yeah.
Now I no. What I did do a lot back in the day, and I'm starting in, is wrestling men to the ground. Like, I'm strong. I've gotten a few men down my legs. I had a snake attack move.
Wrestling man. I don't fight, but I do
college, I
wrestle
did.
Get
man.
that on tape. And you
In
just
college,
hitting some guy down.
Flo,
Oh yeah,
I have an
Okay, I'm
idea.
gonna start recording it.
I have an
Who's
idea.
first?
I have an idea. Here's a
You
sketch.
can get him. He's hurt. He's injured. It's gonna be-
Yeah, I'll win that one.
A kiddie pool filled with mud
Oh my god.
and Flo wrestling with comedians.
You already have that. Look, that's the porn stuff that you're.
How is that porn? I didn't talk about intercourse or anything like.
Women in
Not women. You said you
bikinis,
specifically.
mud
You're gonna be,
Come on.
you're gonna
Dude,
be wrestling
come on.
This,
male comedians.
everybody's gonna be watching this. I'm that serious. Are you kidding me right now?
We might have to
Of
put
course
that
they
on fan
would.
only.
Of course they would. Yeah, right. That's
The
where you
what?
make the
The
money.
fan only.
The fan only.
OnlyFans.
Only
Fans,
fans.
yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, but you have multiple people. But not multiple. Like you would fight.
Yeah. Oh, if you want a video to go viral, yeah, that probably would do it.
What do you want, Flo?
No mud. I might snap something.
We can put that on paper.
You can slip. You can slip and break something. That's.
What about wrestling?
Oh no, I would snap my arm in half. I don't have any. I snapped my foot bone in half just jumping.
Just thinking about
jumping.
it.
Yeah, snapped it. But yeah, no, I would in college. I would challenge many men, and I would pin them down. My legs are like snake attack and squeeze tight, so they couldn't breathe. And then I would push them their shoulders, and they could many times not get up.
Can you whisper this into the microphone?
Snake attack.
So you
Snake
pretty much
attack.
put them in like the Fort Nelson or the pretzel, right?
I did it again recently, actually, and got him down.
Oh, really?
2 of them. Yeah, and I'm like, man, if I can pin a guy down, I imagine how are you gonna get in a fight and punch someone if like so here's a question: is punching someone a whole different muscle flex than like? Because if I can hold you down, like I can literally.
It's a
your
different
force?
muscle.
It's a whole different
Yeah.
thing.
Because it's
Okay.
it's a fast muscle
It's like
instead
a
of
bop.
pushing your muscles are getting ready or
Okay, 'cause
whatever.
I was like, man, these men are weak. Like, how are you gonna do anything?
Also, I'm pretty sure they were not fighting you full force.
Oh no, they were. Oh, they were.
Okay,
every
whatever.
time.
So you
And I
get in
didn't-
close quarter combat. That's-
I was on the track team in college.
Jiu-jitsu, you should do jiu-jitsu.
I have.
Because that's what is people are just
That's-
rolling around on the floor.
That's why those UFC fighters who are really good, they know jujitsu. Because
Yeah,
you're gonna win
jiu-jitsu.
every time.
I need
you
to
know
take
some
jiu-jitsu.
No, you don't.
No?
It's
No, you don't.
rough. If
Give me
you
your
get-
man
if you
card
get-
right now. Jiu-jitsu is
should.
the gayest thing I've ever
is
seen.
it?
Oh no, but you're gonna lose.
Roller skating is less gay than jiu-jitsu to me.
I don't like that.
All right.
I see what you mean because you can get them, but you're learning. It's what you're learning. You can get if you. Can
What if you get
someone
hard?
in a, well, then you are gay.
You're supposed to wear a
Nothing. This is just naked
oh
jiu-jitsu.
my God, what is this?
You're going somewhere.
You're not supposed to get hard either. That's like
That was
That's
my.
yeah, that's
bisexuality.
bisexual.
That's
Seriously.
you
How
need
is
to go
it
deep.
bi?
You look into bisexuality.
If you get it hard, why? Because you're
Wrestling a man
engaging with the
No, that's not bisexual.
with a man on man, and your dick.
I mean,
is
that's
hard?
to me, that's gay, right? Like if you're a
Well, if you
man
like
likes
girls
a man.
too. No, but if you like girls too, I'm saying that.
I've
you're bi.
never-
like if you was wrestling with a girl. And
I've never wrestled with a girl, so I don't know.
Wow, that's my first date move.
I thought it was dancing or
I
something.
know. Give me a few drinks, you're down.
I'm gonna have your baby.
you're not gonna leave me.
No, if you get pinned down, you're not the chosen one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you pick. You are like a modern princess.
Conquer these guys. So
Yeah.
she can't be with him.
Actually, you are an old school princess.
Yeah, I mean, shit. If I can beat you now, you're weak.
Alright.
Yeah,
You need to hit the gym.
She lose all respect if she pin you.
Lost.
You're just
gone.
Flo is like a cave person. That's when muscles
Yeah.
mattered. You know?
I even feel bad a little. Like I'm embarrassed for them.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're trying with it. And like,
They're really trying.
I even let them, like, let me let loose a little. And they'll come up and push me off, and then I just push them right back down. And I'm like, "Dan, you really?" But these guys don't go to the gym, so maybe that's why.
I mean,
How much you lifting right now on the deadlift or something?
No, I'm not.
You don't?
I just started back doing the lift, and it's only 50 pounds.
my
I
kids are
think
50
because I
pounds.
got my legs are stronger than my upper body, and if I got you down halfway, I'm gonna get the rest. You're getting up.
Yeah.
You're not getting up. You're done.
If you get it down halfway, I got it. You're
Yeah,
done.
you
You're not gonna
You're
get
done.
it up. You're not gonna
Got
get it
strong
up.
legs. It's over with. You know what I mean?
That's my yeah. That's why.
It's over with with strong.
Done.
legs.
You're done.
Yeah. Wow.
You're done.
You should have got that stuff on video for sure.
I can't believe I never did. Yeah.
No, you
All the
should
men
have.
that I got down to the ground. I gotta get once I get back more in shape, then I can get more men because I'm getting the weak guys. Clearly,
Yeah.
obviously, but I'm not trying to get weak guys, but they just are.
So you ready to up the challenge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm about to be jacked soon. Like, look at this. Do you see anything coming in here?
Yeah.
Do you see a
yeah,
line?
I see it.
Yeah.
See that something there?
Yeah, I have.
That's
Mine
what
is
I'm
the same size.
There's nothing here really. I'm gonna work on this one. Boom! You see that right
I see
there?
that.
Are you left-handed?
No,
Are you doing the
but I play
protein
pool
shake?
opposite. I'm gonna do protein now just to like get back my body back to normal muscle where it was, like before injuries and shit, because I lost a lot of it. Then I'm not gonna do any, because actually my body gets muscle fast. Like I work out a few days and I'm already seeing muscle.
Yeah. I just ordered the watermelon seed. I heard that's good for us. Yeah.
So no more.
For what?
No more.
For
me.
what?
No more Viagra. All right. Watermelon seed. Is it?
Watermelon seed.
In the
I
bedroom?
got watermelon seed powder.
Or for getting muscles?
Both.
Dick muscle or
Well,
arm
it's
muscle?
got zinc, so it raises your testosterone level.
I
I'm taking
need.
zinc every day.
But you can take it. It's just it.
I can tell, Flo.
That your muscles are like real hard. You know.
Oh, we'll pass it on. Get,
I mean, my
hook it
muscles
up.
are real hard
You
right
know.
now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but it's gonna make.
I mean, I do pull-ups like every day. That's why I have the pull-up
Yeah,
button.
about to
You
do
can
that
pull-ups?
right after
I can't
this.
even do pull-ups.
Doing
Yeah,
that right after this podcast.
pull-ups.
Oh, I can't do
How many
one.
you do?
I probably
You
can't
can
do
really
one.
just be on there.
I can probably do like 10.
I can't even
That's
do
good.
one.
That's real good.
No, that's hard.
I
No,
can't
it is
even do
hard.
one. I'm too
I can't
big.
do one.
I'm way too.
I have to
much.
jump to be able to do one. That doesn't count.
Yeah, I can do a first one with a little money.
I usually
Yeah, that's
Maybe
right.
two, but-
Yeah, that's
I usually
cheating,
pull up
but
my
yeah.
knees, so also I work on my core.
Oh yeah.
So you know, you pull up your knees and then
do you pull up your dick too when you're up there,
yes, that's why I just hang it up there. That's pull
flexing
up.
it, hanging
They got
it
barbells
midair?
for your penis too.
Yeah, just hang it
Do
up.
they?
It's strengthen, just like it. You
Wow.
break down.
I mean, it's just a
Like the Kegel
muscle.
balls?
Yeah, it's
didn't
like
know
a
y'all
little,
had
it's
that
like a
too.
little weight.
I do both. I do Kegels and
I know you do, Imre.
Yeah, I seen a video. Of this guy had a
Jiu-jitsu.
25-pound thing attached to him, and it's
Oh, from his balls, I said.
there is. I've seen Shaolin people, like Shaolin Kung Fu guys,
Ouch.
pulling
Don't
like
you
a
gotta
truck.
Get hard though. Don't you think got to get turned on?
If somebody's
Hold
pulling
on,
on
to
my
hold it up?
testicles, I won't get hard.
He's just
How are
stretching
you
the muscle.
holding it up if you're not hard and sexually
It's
stimulated?
Just, it's just pulling.
Did you jerk it off and then put a fucking weight on it and hold it?
I don't know.
Because that's what I'm imagining. What you're?
I don't think he.
How else do you
wasn't-
get your lip dick hard?
Lifting. I wasn't imagining anything until Flo said it, and I'm like, what?
Like, can
But he's not
imagine,
doing, I
like,
don't think he's doing it with it hard, bro.
you just gonna wake that shit up, boom, out of
There is
nowhere.
no way they are hard when they are doing
No,
all
there's
that.
no way. I don't think they can.
How are you doing this then if you're not a hard dick?
No, they just doing it when it's
A limp hanging
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
fucking what?
it's just scratching. And,
They're
Just
just
stretch.
making it.
Oh, to make it a longer dick.
yeah, I think that's what.
What? I thought you were saying that they lift.
Well, some guys may, but I don't know.
You'd have to be hard.
Unless-
Gotta be putting in a lot of work to get to that.
Yeah.
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 That's a lot of work.
Damn.
That's like 20 years in to probably get to that point.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't even have 20 years left, I think.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Might be putting some weights inside sometime soon.
Yeah. Kegel's
Why
good.
not challenge myself?
Have a Kegel challenge.
Post that online on top of the mud pool.
Mud pool.
I could just
We
be
need to
doing
come
run
on.
a gang.
I could
Like
just
some
be
type of comedy gang and go around just
dipping weights,
Yeah.
dick and
Like a
badge
flash mob
contest.
of comedians just run into a gym, not pay, just do some weights and run out, and then hit
Right.
like multiple things.
That would be funny.
Because what are they gonna do? They can't shoot you. They don't have guns in there
Right.
can't do anything.
because it's no gun zone
Yeah, they had our mercy.
Damn it.
and no grunt zone either. You're just silently imagine 15 comics all dressed in black. And you just run into a gym, do like 10 stuff, and you run out. That would be hilarious.
That would.
That would be crazy.
Who's gonna
People
film
would
it?
get. They probably call the police.
Yeah, but you don't have time. I
Yeah,
mean,
you'd be out
10,
of
10
there.
reps, you're out of there.
Yeah,
That would be
In and out.
In and out.
In and out.
All right, flash mob comedian workout. Oh, that's a too long of a name. I don't know. Whatever I think of it.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about it.
yeah. Think about it, and we can do it. How about they gotta give me a costume like Blade?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't know what that looks like.
you know Blade, right?
you don't know Blade? Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
you don't watch TV or movies at all?
No.
What you be doing? Reading?
You never,
Audiobooks.
you never read.
You go to
Blade?
bed early. Huh?
I used to until comedy. Then it's all fucked up. I
You used
still
to what?
try. I try. I used to go to bed way early. I was in bed at 8,
Oh.
sleep by 9.
It is very common, apparently. If I talk to a girl who is not like a comic or in entertainment, they are in bed at 8, 9 o'clock. It's like crazy to me.
Oh, that's why a lot of ladies don't come to the comedy shows.
That's not why, but
They all sleep.
they always,
You're right.
I'm serious.
No, I'm
see a lot of
100%.
though
It's
in
more guys.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't
And they'd
see
have
a
to be
lot.
really young or real old.
Or really old.
Really old
Yeah.
or really young. But that whole mid.
The mid section,
30,
no, they're all
40,
I
gone.
really don't see a lot of
That's why I think I'm cool now. I'm gonna wait until I'm 55 and start dating again because then I'm gonna
Wait. Wait a little bit.
yeah.
So you get up where at 5?
No.
I mean, you get up for work.
I mean, well, I used to get up at 6, but I have planning periods, so sometimes I can. But I'm that person that needs like 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
8 to
If I don't get
wow.
like I'm exhausted with 7 or 6, I'm
Man.
completely exhausted.
I don't remember when I slept more than 4 hours, like
I'm-
uninterrupted.
More than 4?
Yeah, I have insomnia, like serious insomnia. I
Holy
could-
shit!
And even if I take, like I do take melatonin and stuff, I wake up in the middle of the night, not even to pee. I just wake up and I'm like,
Oh, you gotta take the blue variant. Blue variant.
Blue Chew,
That's gonna have you dreaming a lot.
take Viagra.
Like
What-
you're gonna astral project.
watermelon and what
Viagra.
was it?
Watermelon seed
Blue
powder.
Chew.
Powder.
And if you need help sleeping, it's called blue. I don't know how to spell it. Varian. Varian.
Valerian.
Valerian. there
Valerian
it
root.
is.
Yeah, I've tried
Valerian root.
that. Valerian
yeah.
root. Yeah, I've tried
You
that.
take about 1,000 milligrams of that, you out of here.
You out. In
Oh, wow.
Brazil,
And
they
you're
do-
gonna dream. You're always having these exotic dreams.
what kind of dreams?
I need exotic.
Have you
don't get
had,
tired, though. It
CJ?
doesn't make you dry. I'm saying like, is it like dreams that like
exotic dreams? What does that mean?
Exotic. I don't know, but I
Tell
was
us
getting
more.
harder.
vivid
More
dreams?
harder.
Vivid, like
We're getting there.
like your childhood, or just like talking to people that you never seen before.
I mean, I do that all the time.
Type of stuff. Talking to people.
Talk to people I've never seen.
How you doing that?
It's called comedy. I think.
I'm talking about never even seen their face, but they're in your dream.
Just,
How is that
just
possible?
great tits and ass, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, and now that I
But
think
how
of
is that
but you're
possible?
right. Yeah, now
I
I
don't
How
know.
could you dream about a person and talk to them and you never seen them, their faces in your
Right.
I gotta think about now that you say it, the last few dreams have always been someone I know, and I never thought that it's ever anyone that I've never met. Now I'm gonna try and
Is that your
attention.
soulmate?
You ever-
Because in
If
dream.
we're fighting, it is.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Call back.
Ooh. I have to find a face in my dream that I'm fighting with, and I find her in
Real
but
life.
don't ask them what time is it.
What? What are these freaking riddles, CJ? Come on.
No, seriously, I heard that that's bad luck.
Ooh.
They get upset.
What are you wearing?
You may be talking to a time traveler or something. I don't know.
Have you heard of ayahuasca?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I heard of it.
That
I'm scared of it.
It's just whatever you heard was bullshit that scared you. It's just it's really good.
I heard. Like I have friends that tried it and it's
I just
really
did
good.
it, and I'm
tried
doing it again.
Oh, in Brazil? Yeah, it's big in
You
Brazil.
can't do it by yourself, though, right?
No.
Why?
You gotta
Oh
have
well, I mean,
I love to do everything by
you
myself.
gotta have somebody with you.
they have helpers that if you're having a bad trip, they're there to help you.
Yeah.
But no,
Don't do it by yourself.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do it myself.
that's why your
You did?
mushroom trip went bad, Imre. You need people.
Yeah, you gotta have.
You need CJ in the room. With his
my
middle-
exotic dreams.
No, do you know what I'm gonna do? If I take mushrooms again, it's gonna be like CJ. Don't ask her what time it is. It's like, oh no. You know, like,
You don't want to be by yourself because if you start tripping out,
yeah, I wasn't tripping out.
Yeah,
It
you
was just a 3-hour cry fest.
Well, that's why you had no one to help you there.
No, there was Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and the best. I mean, I have everybody there. It's a TV show.
a TV show. It's really funny too.
It is.
Next.
It is the funniest TV show I've ever seen.
I like it. It's so.
It's like every second word is a joke. It's insane.
What is it?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What is it? Reality or is it made up sketch?
It's sketch stuff.
I don't watch.
Are they police officers and
It's a police officer.
I don't laugh at anything.
you really like this one?
I don't
You know what
know.
I like? I like Impractical Jokers because it's real shit happening in real life.
You see
That's
that
what
to
we
me.
need to do.
To me, that's not funny. Like that's interesting. To me, that's not funny because you know you're pulling in people that they have no idea. Sometimes
That's why it's funny to me. It's real life.
you're ruining somebody's life.
No, you're not. You're making them laugh.
Not necessarily.
They
They
do
always
crazy
laugh.
stuff.
I know they do crazy
I
stuff.
would do crazy stuff.
Some of that stuff I don't think I could do.
I could do it all. Everything on there, I was like, I could do that. Easy.
What is it called?
Impractical
Impractical
Jokers.
Okay.
It's been on like 12
Years.
seasons.
Yeah.
So you got.
I do watch TV, but I've watched reruns of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Office, and
I cannot watch The Office.
With the three guys in there.
I don't even know what that is.
No, let me tell you, The Office. Right, I've seen the clips. I could. That's my style, sarcasm. I can write jokes and sketches about it, but I don't laugh at it. The Office.
Interesting.
I don't laugh. At it.
Brooklyn?
I laugh at the bloopers because it's a real life
Right.
fuck up, and they said something off.
You are such an improv person.
I guess so.
So Brooklyn Nine-Nine was so funny. I didn't even know that this show existed, right? I was flying back from Hungary, I think. And I was, they have like 4 or 5 episodes on the plane. And I was laughing so loud. I was by myself. I was laughing so loud that I had to turn it off. I'm like, I can't watch this
people
because
leave.
people are sitting next to me. And I was crying, laughing. It was so freaking funny.
It's hilarious.
And I was like, all right.
I guess.
No, you don't, because it's not your style. I get your style.
Yeah.
It's not
I
your
wish
style.
I have no imagination. Yeah.
It's not about the imagination.
I kind of like that. Just doing the street stuff. When people,
I've recorded some street stuff.
I like that.
That's fun.
A little too much also. You recorded a little too much street stuff. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
street
No, I'm just kidding.
I did.
She posts like 3,000 videos a day. So
Yeah, you did that.
I've slowed down.
Yeah,
I know. I did notice that.
slow down.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
was doing it.
Oh, I was on it. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because I think it's easy to get content.
Whew. That's a lot though.
There's a lot. You got to have the good questions, sir.
Yeah. Oh, questions to interview?
No, like when people walk up on you on the street and you ask them.
You just come up with it.
come up with
Well, again, improv is
Yeah.
my thing. But yeah, no, I have videos I never even posted from before 2020 of interviewing street people. I probably
wow.
need to go home and just like pull shit up and post it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens to me. It's the same thing with comedy. Like there's so many times I will record so many things and even my friends are like, oh, did you see last night? I'm like, I didn't even watch or look at any photos or videos from last night, and it'll take me weeks sometimes to go back. And then I end up with shit months later I never posted because I don't go back.
Right.
Because the editing is.
Oh man,
Really, that's the boring part. Like you want to do the deal.
So-
you got to share it to all platforms. And
maybe I need to just pay one of those apps.
That's what I wanted.
keep telling me
No,
it edits it for you.
the
Does it
AI
really edit it well?
No, I tried it with one of the podcast episodes. I didn't like it. It didn't select clips that I would have chosen
Right,
myself.
like
Something
TikTok has a little version of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! One time I was like, oh, don't like it, go back, don't like, and every single time it's just something stupid.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm bored or not bored. I'm lazy. Click. All right, I'll use this one.
Yeah.
But then it comes out not the best, and
It's a lot of work.
it's so much freaking work, hours, and I'm like, am I wasting my life doing this?
No, you are not wasting your life,
a
but
lot.
it's a lot of people are doing it now, and the barrier of entry is going to be just harder and harder.
I used to do a lot of videos and I just got
Right.
out.
burnt out.
But it's I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. If you do like a monthly show where you can stream everything except the stand-up, I think that's content.
Mm-hmm.
And people would watch. It's a skit. It's a skit, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely see a potential in there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea for sure.
So you have about a month and a half to do it because this episode is gonna come out in a month and a half.
It's gonna be a while.
All right. How long have you been recording? Has it been an hour?
7:30.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Okay. All right.
We went.
Well, we
really
talked
long.
nothing about CJ. We know he's from Atlanta.
You were a good vibe though.
No, that's the thing.
good
I mean, I like it when
energy.
we start talking to you. It just goes fast.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But that's cool.
So-
It was still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want any last notes on anything about life?
Or comedy.
I mean, don't never stop.
Don't ever. Hey, look at.
No matter how long, just keep going because
I will show you after the show what I have.
there is a chance if you seen it in your head, it can actually happen.
That's called not projecting. What is that?
Self-fulfilling
Manifesting. Manifesting.
Yeah.
God, I'm
Self-fulfilling.
so on fire.
No, that's not
can
it.
happen.
It's self-fulfilling prophecy.
Because it's happening for people that have been in our same situation.
Period.
Yeah.
It have happened.
Oh, for sure.
No, yeah. Actually, there's the Indian guy just posted the other day. He goes,
You
"Our
didn't narrow it down a lot.
Indian."
There is like a billion Indian people. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Who?
Hang on.
Who?
I think he was like a professor or something. But
Oh,
he
okay.
was saying our mind doesn't know the difference between is it real or is it our imagination. So like if you start to free, and Oprah Winfrey they had like this. It was a clip of like mini documentary, and they were like, if you start to feel it or see it, like even pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start to worry about a problem, you're going to feel maybe worse about just the feeling and the thought of it than the actual problem because you keep thinking about it. Look, we got to pull up the video later. I'm not the professor. The way he explained it was like on point. And I sent videos to myself that I'm like, shit, that shit was good. But same thing, like if you can see yourself on stage and you can feel it, the brain doesn't know, is it just a thought
Oh,
or
I
is
see
it
what
real
you
life? So your body,
It's very interesting because early in my life, I heard that if you come up with an idea and you tell it to another person, it's less likely that you're going to go after the idea or you're going to finish the idea because in your mind, it was already done. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the opposite what you are
that
saying.
is way opposite.
Yeah,
Right.
It is.
And so that's how I live my life. I was like, I don't, until
Well,
10 years ago, I always talked about my ideas. I'm sorry, I never talked about my ideas too much. But now I do.
no, but I've heard of that in a different way where you don't tell people your ideas, not because of that, but you just don't tell them that because of other effects that it might have. Like people now, like it's less likely to happen. Like, oh, now these people know all your plans and maybe then as a result, they're talking about it or you got some negative people. Oh, you're never going to do that. Or just like a result of telling someone.
I want to see you do that.
Right.
Something
A whole
like
bunch of factors of like, that's why you shouldn't tell everyone all your plans until maybe you achieved something. Like, hey, look, I just did this thing and they don't know all the months that you went through trying to do.
Right.
Because you really shouldn't. Because, you know, I got negative people in the world that there's some people I'm like, I don't tell them all my plans because then all of a sudden, like, maybe they're hating on me and they're sending me negative energy about it. I don't need that negative stuff.
Yeah.
If I know you're a toxic negative person, I'm not telling you any of what I'm working on, which I used to back in the day because I was like, oh, I'm telling everyone my... No, I don't think we should. Because if you're not a good person, well, you're going to be sending me some negative shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
so
want to do comedy in all 48 states.
you will.
wait, isn't there like 50 states?
But I'm not going to go.
Like which states are
I'm not going to go to like...
Hold on.
I'm not going
Rewind.
to Antarctica.
Rewind.
Is Antarctica part of the United States?
I did pass my citizenship test, but I remember it was definitely more than 48 states.
Alaska is Alaska.
50,
You're thinking of Alaska, not Antarctica.
going to go to Alaska and do it.
Alaska is awesome.
Beautiful. You should go.
I mean, don't go. Yeah.
Been to Alaska?
No, but I know people.
No, but that's what our
friends
honeymoon
have
was.
been on cruises. Yeah, we.
Okay,
Where we were naked bush people.
Naked
We were the.
and then naked wrestling with men.
Yeah.
All right.
And Hawaii is the other, right? Okay, so yeah, 50.
Definitely do Hawaii.
And Puerto Rico
And-
doesn't count as a state.
They're not a state.
But we own that.
Oof.
No, it's fucked up. No,
Yeah,
you know
it
I'm
was
all
fucked up.
about-
At least I didn't say it this time because 90% of the time I come off as racist, an asshole, a womanizer, whatever. Kid. Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
You edit that.
No, it's sad that I don't think they should have. Well, I think they wanted to, but I don't like the way that we try to run the world and take over every country and say we're this and that and we're gonna take your oil after we bomb you.
Team America.
Anyway, sorry, we're not-
America.
I don't like.
Fuck yeah.
I don't like war or politics or religion in my comedy or at all. Period.
Period. That's your jokes.
Period. Period. Jokes. Heavy flow.
It should be free anyway. We should just be doing barter system, right?
Yeah.
Why did that not work out? Like, I don't understand. Because of money. That's why the barter system.
because
gold
like
bars.
water, why would water, and all
Silver.
that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, in Brazil, actually, in other countries, I'm sure they still do that. Like, oh, I grow corn and you
Really?
have cakes. Let's just trade.
It made life so much. You don't have to actually work a 9 to 5. You could just kind of.
Like farm people do
And if
that.
you don't have the money, they just give it to you because you may have something later, and they,
That's interesting.
it's enough for everybody, really. But it's just the way that they have marginalized.
Yeah. I think it's a way of life, too, because I noticed this last time. It's funny how my friend, I'm like, oh, how much are you going to pay for that? Well, no, he owes me a favor because I gave him, like, if you're good at doing something and you're
Right.
good at doing something, they're really good about, and that's why I think community is huge there. They help each other out. And it's like, if you're good at fixing cars and you're good at something else, they just,
Yeah.
She was like, I have no idea what this guy does.
Yeah, because just say right now, if
computers.
the grid was to go down right now, right?
You're good at something, yeah.
If the grid was to go down right now, so we can't use any currency.
I'm fugged. Like all my
That's some
electronics.
silver coins.
You may have to sell that plant for food. For somebody
Right.
that got some canned goods or matches.
There,
Yep.
plants.
All of that is going to be, see.
You're right. Plants.
Or somebody may be like, well, give me that nice bicycle painting and I'll give you these Roman noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It would
how-
suck, but
I'm handy too, by the way. I mean, I can fix stuff if I
so
want.
then you would have to fix the shower, the lady.
Yeah.
and
By the time I built an entire IKEA furniture, not that one, multiple furnitures in this girl's apartment.
Oh, yeah.
And then she broke up with me. So that's my IKEA girl.
wow.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, talking about communism and capitalism, in capitalism, this is mine, and this is mine, and that's yours. But in other countries, it's that whole concept is not really
Yeah.
there. It's like we share everything.
Like in Argentina, they use 1 cup for tea in an office and they pass it around to like 20 people.
Bullshit.
It's called mate. No.
Really?
It's like the,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
Indians used to smoke, not
Well,
the Native Americans.
everyone's got.
I don't know why I pointed at you, but I meant Native Americans. but I mean, like the Native Americans were doing the pipe thing. So Argentina says that's where they tea drinking. I don't know. What
Everyone had them on the streets when I went.
It is-
Everybody had their own cup, though.
It tastes disgusting. It tastes
bitter,
disgusting.
very bitter.
I have it because I sometimes I drink it, but I like the process of hey, took a sip. Here is take my sip.
brotherhood and just shit.
And whoever makes it takes the first sip because that's when the residue of the plant comes into your mouth. So and after that it's clear, and then the next. Anyway, to me it's an amazing tradition.
yeah,
I love it.
Adding water.
Yeah,
Well,
but I live by myself, so I just drink the entire thing myself.
Right. Well, you're American now, but yeah, in Brazil, if you don't offer what you have, you're rude. Doesn't mean someone's going to take a piece of your cake, but if you have something, you have to offer. You want some?
Interesting.
And some people will. It depends on how close you are to them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this guy. He was eating like rice, and
that's how he ate it like that?
yeah, he was eating it with his hands.
Okay.
And
That's how.
it was a lot
Yeah.
of rice, and he was like, "You want some?" And he
Yeah.
he handed.
Lick my finger.
Yeah, but he in his mind, he just
It's everybody's.
yeah.
Share. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh no, thank you," But I was like, "Wow,
And imagine that's a way of life. Another reason why it feels so good to get out of the U.S. sometimes.
Right.
It's like we seem so greedy compared to the rest of the world. Like this, like literally the idea, get off my lawn, this is my grass. Like who said that this grass? Okay, I know you paid for the house, but it's like it's a whole mentality shift.
Sure. Wow.
If we could all, and that's why it's such a happier feeling there. It's like we don't got these people like greedy, selfish, mine. It's like since everybody's on the same accord of we're gonna share and offer and help each other in some way, life is so much easier.
No big corporations dictating.
Yeah.
You guys are
You
bringing
still
this
have-
episode down. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
sorry.
Holy
You got me going, Imre.
bro, like
Back to the mud
I see a
pool.
face like right there, or I'm tripping.
It looks like the waffle fry from
Look,
Chick-fil-A.
The eyes, the nose, like straight.
The tree?
Or the tree, it's like a face.
Or this one.
No, like
To the right.
where you can see the sky through the vines. You see the eye?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Nose and mouth.
Yes.
Looks like Edward Scissorhand with dark black eyes.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Take a picture of it because I'm not
That's crazy. It's kind of like a bear too, like that angry Winnie the Pooh bear.
He's right there.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Do you
What?
see it?
That's Jesus, dude.
No, that's Edward Scissorhand.
Who is that?
That's
That
Michael
is
Jackson, Edward
insane.
Scissorhand.
That's
What?
Did you really see it?
Yes.
Yes. That's why.
That's the one you saw too, right?
As soon
Did you
as
see
soon
that I
as
took a photo?
as soon as she showed the picture, I was like, "Yep, that's a face."
Yeah, you can see.
I got
That's
goosebumps.
crazy.
This is crazy.
And he's just looking dead at me. Hi.
It looks like a clown from the 1700s.
Kind of look like Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Yes.
Think about that tonight, Imre, when you're going to bed.
Okay,
Michael
I know.
Myers is outside.
It even got an ear. You see that?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's it.
all his hair right here. The nose, the mouth, the eyes. Yeah.
Send that picture or post it.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, and let's
Recording
take
a
a
podcast.
photo and I'll put that in there somehow too.
That was
crazy.
hilarious. That was hilarious that you've been sitting there for like an hour and a half.
I'm glad I don't sit there anymore.
Yeah.
Huh?
I would have never
said-
seen it.
I wouldn't have seen that if I were sitting there.
That's crazy. Wow.
That's nuts.
That is.
All right. Do you have any socials you wanna plug?
Yeah. People can follow me on TikTok, Instagram.
We gotta do it again.
Yeah, but what is the name of it?
100.
CJ100.
Yeah, CJ100 is the name I use there.
All right.
No, I gotta do it again.
All right, Flo, do you want to plug your socials? And I am stand up everywhere else. Thank you for coming on again.
Thank
and
you for coming. You were a fun vibe.
Yep.
We had fun with you.
Let's do another clap and then we're done. 1, 2. And that's why I have to explain. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, did you hear that? We got the lowdown on the streets where the talk's at. From the hood to Hollywood, we spilling all the tea. Ain't no secret safe, no, we bring the heat. We dropping names and we dishing the dirt. Psst, did you hear that? Spreading rumors like crack, ain't no turning back. We the real OGs taking it to the airwaves. Psst, did you hear that? Getting the scoop, all the celeb facts, you better listen up, cause we run this podcast.